What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're going to have our breakdown of Treasure Map MOMONOSUKE. So I just got done streaming for 3 hours, the first 3 hours of Treasure Map, and we did find out a couple of new things. So first of which, we have our Intrusion Fight. This is navigation level 20 that I'm currently on, so we do have an Intrusion Fight here. Now, one thing that we did learn through playing this a few times is that the mini-boss on stage 2 and the mini-boss on stage 3 both do not scale their HP. No matter what level, nav level you're at, stage 2 and stage 3 have the same HP and attack values, which is really good moving forward because it's going to make this intrusion fight a whole lot easier. So you don't have to invest a lot in terms of your damage output on stages 2 and stages 3. You can save a lot of that for the final stage, and you're seeing here that we're using Queen's Captain Action to knock out Kaido on the second stage. Stage 3, we're up against Momonosuke, and then once again, the Queen Captain Action as well as the Queen Special removes all of the gimmicks and obviously allows you to do that end of turn damage effect and gives a color affinity boost to cerebral and driven characters, and you can literally just one tap with Queen as the captain, which does make a lot of sense due to the fact that Kaido does revive on the final stage, and the fact that Sanji's captain swap mechanic only lasted 3 turns. It didn't really make a lot of sense that you would have to switch with Sanji on stage 3. So yeah, you do it on stage 4, and that will last not only the turn 1, but also the revive turn as well. And it does make things a whole lot easier for sure. And you'll see that we have a lot of overkill, and this is running the maximum boost possible in this team. So I'll leave you guys with the rest of this clip against the Intrusion Fight, and we'll pick things up once we get to the Battle Rush. So now let's talk about these Battle Rush bosses. This is a mid-map fight versus Ulti, and this was the team that I am using, and there are essentially no changes that I made since the official video talking about my own personal teams. Aside from, I did take off the Mr. 3 support on Frankie because he just didn't really need it, all things considered, but the rest of the team is pretty much the same. So we can use one of the Frankie Captain Actions to basically wave clear stage 2 with a shooter character, which is fantastic, and then when you get to the Ulti fight, the rest of the specials and the supports do the work. So we have support Sabo on Luffy, and we have a support Brook on Sanji to remove 4 turns total of increased defense, and then the special of Skull and Mihal will remove the rest of the defense, as well as giving you a color affinity boost to your Sai and Quick characters. Then Hawkins deals with the special reverse and gives us an orb boost. Sanji can provide an attack boost, and the Luffy special is really good, removing all the resilience and giving you a chain lock. So as long as we use the Captain Action once again of General Frankie, we can bypass the opponent's damage limiter. You absolutely love to see Frankie go crazy like this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to have a look at is going to be the versus Marco fight. This is the most difficult Battle Rush fight of this treasure map. Now, one thing that we did actually learn is that the interruption that occurs on Battle 3 versus Marco actually only occurs once, which is the way that you have to deal with this, in the fact that the ideal scenario, the quote-unquote ideal scenario, is by having 2 Legend Queens, and you use both of their specials on the final stage, so that you can, get the full border slots, get the color affinity boost, as well as have the effect to do the end of turn damage to bypass the enemy's resilience. There's also Dog Storm on the previous stage here. We use the double Sasaki special for color affinity and removing the debuffs, and then we also have the special of the Blackbeard just to generate generate us a full board of matching slots. He also provides the attack boost, but not really that important. The more important thing is just getting those matching slots. There were a couple times I had like literally no matching slots on my queens, and I couldn't kill stage 2. And if you don't kill stage 2 when you've activated the captain action, you just lose the fight. It is pretty rough. So we use queen, and I do have the support of Uta attached to my queen, so when I use my queen to get all of the buffs, I will get an attack and an orb boost as well, just providing some additional damage against the Marco fights. So we finally made it to the end of this map, and this is probably the easiest fight that you're going to be coming across, which is the chopper fight. The recommended characters literally deal with everything, and the good thing is the free-to-play character, the characters they are suggesting are free-to-play. You got Capone from the previous map, which deals with a lot of the gimmicks, and then you just need to remove the threshold, and we do that by the Barto Cavendish special. Due to level limit break 5, they do remove that. If you don't have them at level limit break 5, you need to have a support or an additional special to remove threshold. You also need a special to give you a chain lock or an ability to remove the chain coefficient reduction, and the way that we do it in this team is we have the Legend Bonnie V2 support attached to Capone, which gives us a 2.5 chain lock when we use his special, which does an orb changing special. So pretty cool team. No real need to change this team, I don't think, throughout the entire duration of this treasure map. It's going to do a lot of damage, and it's really, really strong. And then we get on to the final Battle Rush fight, which is versus Jack, and I absolutely love using this team. V1 Kuzan is one of my favorite level limit breaks that we've ever received in this game. He is so built for treasure map, it's not even funny. Now, I do have mine with level 150, level limit break 5, limit break plus. He's literally as capped out as you can get. And the cool thing about it is his captain is a rainbow captain. He has barrier penetration, which is very good for this fight, but he has a really cool captain effect, which says that when you reach stage 3, you get a 2-turn, 2 times attack and orb boost to the crew. So you see it activate right here as soon as we enter the stage. After the enemy's preemptive, it's a 1-turn, 2 times attack and orb boost. So it means we don't even have to worry about damage on this team, really, which is so good. And then, of course, due to the fact that we have a lot of shooters, we have Lucci support to give some color affinity. We remove that bind there, which is very good. And then the special of Kuzan gives you the ability to extend the duration of attack and orb boosts and gives you a chain boundary. So we can use both Kuzans on 2 different turns. It works so well. I absolutely love using this team. And now that Jack is defeated, we can go ahead and move on to versus Queen, which is the final boss fight. And of course, we're just using the new characters with Sanji, as well as Luffy Yamato, Jinbei, Chopper, and also Oden Toki. So I'm not using the team scenario that, does give you the most points. You can put Queen in this team, which does give you more points, but it does make the Marco fight a lot more difficult to deal with. And to be honest, I just wanted it to be easy, so we're just doing it the quote-unquote optimal way, or the recommended way, should I say. This is not the optimal way, this is the recommended way. And, it gets the job done, to be honest. And we don't even use all of the effects super optimally in this team either, but of course, the deeper we go into treasure map, the more HP the boss is going to have, and then we will need to start to activate more specials. Like, Luffy Yamato basically doesn't really do anything in this quest, to be honest. I mean, we get color affinity on the revive, but that's about it. But it's obviously very satisfying using the Rush Sugo special versus Queen. And we do have the Brook support attached to Sanji, so that when we get to the final stage, we're able to tank the death hit that will occur. Even though, things, we could get around it, it's not really a big issue. But of course, the more HP you have, the more times you can do the rush tap. And it's just very satisfying using it over and over again. But that is going to wrap it up from me. Thank you so much for watching the video. Good luck with your treasure map farming, guys. Hopefully it does go well. Make sure to at least get to 1.5 million points to secure your Momonosuke and all of these materials that you'll need to fully max him out. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.
芝がありえね